It's Tuesday. Gonna solve the Tuesday puzzle. Let's take a look. Daniel Raymon is the constructor. My name is Steve. This is Watch Steve Solve. Or maybe it's Solve with Steve. We still need to decide, so more voting after the solve today. But I'll tell you more about that. Here we go. Let's not have some blah, blah, blah without the puzzle. Let's solve the puzzle! All right. Like plans and eggs hatched? No. Laid? No. The best laid plans? Yes. Let's look at Jackie Robinson was a Dodger. Lizard with a crest. Iguana has a crest on the top of their head. Unmitigated, I don't know. Tres leches. Not Trey, but Trey. Ringo Starr was the drummer for the Fab Four. 9 is an Ennead. New York City born ice cream. Haagen-Dazs. Yes, it's fake. It's not Danish. It's American. Darn. Crud. Start of conclusion. Ergo. Aren't. Unmitigated. Aren't. Okay, I'll go with it. Go on a shopping spree is spend. Bring in is to earn. Rose. Pete Rose or Pete Roselle. Yep. High five is a slap. Lead. Wait. Headliners lead. Yep. A trace is the faintest amount. The Pirates of Penzance. First aid equipment would be, I'm not sure. Frank Capra directed It's a Wonderful Life. The Wizard of Menlo Park. Menlo Park, yes, my hometown. The Born Identity is the CIA. Lines on a map are roads. First aid equipment is a splint. No, splints, maybe. I don't know about that. Airport, yeah, TSA. Okay, sounded satisfied. Maybe is right. Slabs are hunks. Pass over repasses are satyrs. Cutlery are knives. A rookie is a newbie, maybe. I don't know about that. Salt Lake City resident is a Utahan. Utah. Sometimes they just do the N, but I'll do that. This doesn't look. Loch Ness, yes. Dell competitor would be Acer. Apian abode would be a hive. Apian means bees. New ice? Oh, novice. How about that? Name for the star on Israel's flag is the Star of David or Magen David. Magen David in Hebrew. Perfume and ingredient would be a ketone. Sailor speed is in knots. Yep. Camelot lady Elsa? Maybe. I'll go with that. Not sure about it. Something that can roar or purr is an engine. Off base. I don't know. Running. Stealing. Bowling alley features are lanes. Macho sorts are he-men. He-men. Certain inebriate is a wino, so maybe it's Enna. Will do. On it. Wait. Enid. Is it Enid? Let's go with that. Enid. Certain bulbs in brief would be LEDs. Yes. Oh, gone AWOL is off base. It's a military thing. Yeah. Sports. Mia Hamm would be the sports star, National Women's Hall of Fame. Very muscular is swole. Never quite understood that. Well. Oh, something agenda. Wait, no. 1970s auto shares part of his name. We'll say Santa's reindeer, Dasher, Dancer, Dasher, Volkswagen. Could be Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donder, and Blitz. So it's Dancer or Dasher. Volkswagen? I'm guessing it's Dasher, but I don't know. Let's see. Third word. There once was something. Dramatic exhalation. Something about sigh. A double entendre. There we go. Kind of jet. A Lear jet. Let's see. The Taj Mahal is an Agra. Wide awake. I'm wide awake. SNL is a long-running sketch show. A scarf might cover the nape of your neck. Maybe. Deep sigh. How about that? Deep sigh. High maintenance headliner is a diva. Irina Slutskaya, I believe, was her name or is her name. Motorcycle. I'm not sure. Whoa, a hidden agenda. Oh, they'll have the word agenda in them. Cool, hidden agenda. Get situated is to orient. Bestows in the Bible. Covets? No, that's not bestows. Give to. Giveth. A motorcycle is a hog. A Harley is a hog. Right? And giveth. The math degree is the nth degree. Oh, okay. What do we have? Next to last Greek letter is psi. Wyatt and Virgil Earp. Yeah, okay. Anthem and lyricist, Francis Scott Key. Behind the candelabra would be Liberace, the pianist. Circling as a satellite orbiting. Wiener Schnitzel meat is veal. I thought it was rabbit. No, rabbit is something else. With a German name. Hassenpfeffer is rabbit. Lake Erie, yeah. Abby Wambach. Wow, U.S. women's national team. Two U.S. women's players. That's cool. Lay and Lie. ZZ Top is a trio. Sparkly headpieces are tiaras. Do it again. Encore. C9 across. Hidden agenda. Woo! Thanks for watching Solve with Steve. Thanks for watching Solve with Steve. Boom. Or thanks for watching Watch Steve Solve. Boom. So we had a delayed delayed jingle there. And the question is, right now the channel is called Watch Steve Solve. And when I started it, I thought, hey, I'll have people watch me solve. But maybe you're solving along with, right? Why not? Maybe it's like a team thing, even though you're not literally here as part of the team. You are spiritually. You are in thought. You are with me. Seriously, because I'm doing this with an audience in mind. It'd be kind of silly if I wasn't. If nobody was watching, right? If you make a video and no one's watching, I don't know. But hey, this is fun for me, but it's also fun knowing there's an audience. So maybe it's Solve with Steve. The question is open, and so I'm taking votes in the comments. If you voted in yesterday's comments, don't vote again. I mean, you can, but I'm not going to count it. But I figure maybe we'll go for this week. We'll go up through Sunday. If you have an opinion, should we go with Solve with Steve, the new name, or should we keep the classic name, Watch Steve Solve? I don't know. Vote in the comments. Let's take a look at the puzzle today. So, what did we have here? We had hidden agenda as ulterior motive, or what they have. And so Haagen-Dazs has right there, it is agenda. And the Volkswagen Dasher. Never heard of the Volkswagen Dasher, but look at that. You got 15 letters. The Volkswagen Dasher shares its name. That was a fair auto, so Volkswagen and Dasher or Dancer, but then you figured it out. Magen David means the Star of David in Hebrew. So I guess if you know Hebrew, you have a little unfair advantage there. Also the name of a liquor, right? Magen David. But Mia Hamm, Gone AWOL, Engine, Enid in Camelot. So a little bit of a toughie there, if you didn't know. Sailor Speed Measure in Knots and Odd. So that was fun. We had Abby Wambach and Mia Hamm, the National Soccer Hall of Fame, the National Women's Hall of Fame. They're both women's soccer stars for the U.S. world beaters. We have a deep sigh. The Pirates of Penzance. I was going to sing I Am the Very Modern Love of Modern Major General, but that's from HMS Pinafore, not the Pirates of Penzance. I don't think I know any songs from Pirates of Penzance. I think that's also HMS Pinafore. I don't know which Gilbert and Sullivan songs are which, so I'm not going to sing any. I also don't know any of the words! But L.A. Dodger, Jackie Robinson wasn't L.A. Dodger. But there was something else that I wanted to look up that it happened, and I said, "Oh yeah, blah blah blah." And what was it? What was it? Oh, arrant, unmitigated arrant. I'm totally looking up that word, arrant. Complete, utter. I don't think I've ever seen or heard that word. What arrant nonsense? Utter, downright. Yeah, clearly it matches the definition given. Unmitigated, the unmitigated gall of that person, the arrant. But I've never seen it in a sentence. But I mean, it's very, very clearly. Let's say Merriam-Webster. We are arrant knaves all, believe none of us, says Shakespeare. Well, I can't argue with that. Example sentences. Here we go. Well, both of those statements are arrant nonsense, says CBS News in January 2020. I wonder what they were talking about in January 2020 when they said statements are arrant nonsense in the news in 2020. I wonder if anyone knows the context of that. Please put it in the comments. I'm curious to know what in January of 2020 was considered by the news to be arrant nonsense. Oh, the history. Here we go. First known use, 14th century, mean from the wandering itinerant, so similar to errant, were used indiscriminately into the 17th century, after which arrant became limited to its current meaning. Since Robert Baker's Reflections on the English Language, usage commentators considered errant, in the sense arrant, as an error. Okay, well, here we go. The first known, once the same word. I don't know. I believe all these things that I'm reading, but I have not seen or heard it. But now I have. So I consider myself smarter. I have learned something. I actually did a temp job at the Haagen-Dazs. There was a Haagen-Dazs factory in New Jersey once when I was, 19 or something, one summer, for one day. And I got to spend a day working for Haagen-Dazs, doing just random tasks. It was fun because they had a freezer with all the Haagen-Dazs you can get. My job for most of it was to count the number of pieces of brownie they were like testing, whatever. And somebody went to the line once an hour and pulled a few things off, and then somebody weighed it, and then they took a hose because it hadn't frozen yet, and then they put it through a sieve, and they took all the ice cream stuff left, and then there was just like brownies and nuts behind them. My job was to count the brownie pieces and put it down in a log. That was I got paid like, I don't know, $8 an hour or something like that, plus free ice cream. What a day! What a day! Best day ever? Maybe. It may have been. All right, I think that it's time, as I reminisce about the best day ever at working for Haagen-Dazs. It is time to say farewell. I had fun solving this puzzle, and that's why I do this, and that's why you watch it, right? Because it's fun. So if you did like it, please like it and subscribe to the channel and vote. Should we change the name of the channel? Should it become Solve with Steve, or should it say Watch Steve Solve? I mean, they have different rhythms there. I don't know which one I like better, to be honest. They both have their merits. But you, the viewer, can help me decide. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the future.